Yo, I got a pro tip, guys. I literally just figured this out. If you knew about this before I did, let me know in the comments section because this is dope. So you might have noticed with Webull sometimes, if you change time frames, right? Let's say I want to look at the 1 minute chart. You'll try and zoom into the 1 minute chart, change over to the 1 hour, and it'll look goofy. Well, something you can actually do to help this is check this out. The sidebar right here, you can actually control how big the candles are. That's the coolest thing ever that I've ever seen. Man, that's dope. What is up, everybody? Welcome to Trey's Trades. We freaking talk fast and don't skip class, baby. Like me by saying that I'm not a financial advisor or expert. So take what I say with a grain of salt. Let's get into the video. So today, my friends, my family, my fellow Gorilla Gang, we are about 12 hours away from the market open. Again, as usual, 6:19 p.m. Central Standard Time. Opens pre-market about 3 a.m. here. And I want to talk about the core DD for AMC. Now, this is a thing that I see a very broad variety of opinions and expertise on YouTube. And I kind of want to make a focal point, not to kick anybody in the nuts by any means, because there's good DD, there's neutral DD, there's bad DD, right? There's a lot of things in between there, but there's certain things that you should pay a lot of attention to, certain things that you should not let your hopes up or expectations up. So I've kind of drawn up a circle here of what my eye looks like. Shotting gun! It's basically this. So you've got core DD for AMC. You've got speculation and you've got bonuses. Now, what makes up the vast majority of this big circle right here is the core DD. It's this green stuff. And the bonuses, the smaller section of it, it could be some good things. It could be neutral. And then you've got the game of speculation, which every once in a blue moon will actually make a difference. There are good speculative due diligence and research pieces out there, but it's not something that you should get your hopes up for. So, what's good core DD for AMC, right? What are the things you should be paying attention to? It's the short positions, the failure to delivers, the high frequency trading, some of these filings that may be coming out, right? And this you could actually probably even move over to the bonuses section as, something that, if it does do something, that's good. If it doesn't do something, you're still at square one, right? You've got technical analysis, and then you've got the overall sentiment of the stock. Now, I know there's some people out there that aren't going to be happy that I'm even making this video. They're going to be like, Trey, how come you're not going to tell us, exactly what we want to hear? And this idea of every single due diligence piece out there is going to come to fruition. Truth be told, my friends, there's been a crap ton of due diligence out there that has not come to fruition because we're human. We're human and make mistakes and we learn from mistakes. And all that you can do is take an estimated guess at what you think will happen based on information that's laid in front of you, right? Which is why I think it's good to set expectations in terms of the due diligence, the research, the numbers crunching that you focus on. So the big things that I always focus on are these right here. Shorts, failure to delivers, high frequency trading, the technical analysis, the overall sentiment of the stock. Simply put, are the apes still buying and holding the stock? Have the shorts covered their position? Is there still financial treason, manipulation, corruption, fraudulence within the stock market? My answer to all three of these is yes, right? So that would bring you to the bonuses, right? You could have some sort of awesome freaking fundamental based news catalyst that comes out that could move the stock price. You can think of bonuses as something that can either A, be neutral, or B, be positive, right? But it's not stuff that you should expect or set expectations on. Anything in the red or the black here are not things that you're expecting out of the stock. They're bonuses, right? They're extra on top of an already very strong hypothesis behind the AMC short squeeze. And speculation, this is the piece that I think is getting people into trouble. This is where I see a lot of issues. The speculation piece, and I'll admit, right, I've made the mistake, but as humans, if you make the same mistake twice, at that point it's just a choice. It's not a mistake. So what I'm saying is this game of speculation, we cannot play speculation as if it is fact, right? So here's an example. Sometimes speculation comes to fruition. There was a speculative DD put out there by late Chuck, a guy in my Discord, he put it out on Reddit, and it came to fruition. It was the loan recall sort of hypothesis that you were seeing some shares that were out on loan getting recalled by the lenders from the lendees. That actually happened, right? But is that something you set an expectation for? Is that something you expect? No, it's not. It's speculation. It's speculation, right? We cannot play the game of speculation as fact because that's one out of who knows how many Reddit DDs I've seen out there. There's some really good ones, man. There's some intelligent freaking people, and it's not bad to read the game of speculation, but we have to recognize that that is exactly what it is. It's speculation. We can't factually prove to a T that certain things are going to happen unless it's in a legally binding document. It's not an opinion. It's just pure fact, right? So the reason I'm saying this is because on a lot of YouTube, I've seen this idea of, because of this filing that came out, the squeeze will happen on this day. I know last week there was talk about the squeeze absolutely 100% happening sometime between Monday and Friday. And to be completely blunt with people, right, I'm not here to bullshit anybody. It wasn't technically set up for that, right? The technical analysis is a piece of it that does play into the equation. And I could tell you right away that you're not going to see a squeeze last week unless the game of speculation, right, a huge game of speculation came to fruition. But you don't expect speculation. It's a bonus. It's an addition to an already strong thesis behind the AMC short squeeze, right? That's just one example. Whenever you see a hard date, a hard price target, this filing is coming out, so you'll see a hard move by this day. That's just speculation, right? Don't take that for fact. You just cannot. This is the truth of the matter, my friends. And the whole reason I want to make this video is because you need to be all the way up here, right? You have to be able to stay mentally focused at all times with the freaking rips and the dips of this whole stock. The reason I say this is because the game of attrition is going to wear you out mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, if you're always expecting something that is speculation. Know this, right? No, eventually shorts have to cover. Shorts are guaranteed buyers. No, eventually failure to delivers have to get covered, like the threshold list. That's an actual fact. That's something you can expect, right? A date, not so much. We've seen the date thing get thrown up in faces before. You just have to take it for what it is. High frequency trading, that's something that is still happening. Filings still come out. Technical analysis still means something on a day-to-day basis. Sentiment, this is something you can very easily pay attention to. Go on Twitter, go on Reddit, go on Discord, Instagram, YouTube, read the comment section. It'll take you 5 minutes and you'll have an idea of what the overall sentiment is towards the stock. And if you're seeing a lot of negative sentiment towards the stock, make sure you're checking out the names. Do the names check out? Look through the Twitter, right? Are these people, have they been on Twitter for freaking, 1 week, 1 day, 2 weeks, whatever it may be, right? Those are things you need to pay attention to. And the rest of this is bonuses, right? The red box right here, the filings, the news catalyst, the speculation, which is essentially connecting dots, like this filing about this bank, about about this, about that, about this, about that, so it affects AMC, right? Unless it's in hard writing saying it's affecting the exact stock, AMC stock, right? You have to take it with a grain of salt, right? It's speculation. So I know this is kind of a goofy sort of video, but I want to be able to set a hard bar in terms of expectations and what you should, look for on a day-to-day basis. This is how it is, right? How it is, very simply put, is AMC is set up for a short squeeze. It's got the perfect storm of sentimental value, failure to delivers, the shorts that haven't covered, naked short positions. It's all there. What more do you need, right? The end of the day, this is what we just don't know. The date. But if you knew the date, would you be willing to wait, right? The only difference is you don't know. This is about as good a setup as it gets. This is about as good a chance as you've got for the ultimate moass squeeze. And we just don't know the date. That's okay. I'm okay with that. That's something you have to be okay with. We don't have to expect the speculation to come to fruition. We can be optimistic, hopefully optimistic, but you don't set standards on things that are speculation. You set it on the facts. So that's kind of what I've got for this video. It's probably not gonna be a fun one. I hope you guys respect that I put this out, but I just want to keep it real with people, right? I think there are some people out there who are literally just playing the game of speculation on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, whatever it may be. No ding on them, right? They get to do whatever they want to do. That's their life. That's their world. But I don't like to do that. I like to play the game of fact, right? I went on Charles Payne's Fox Business, segment last week on Friday, and he asked me, hey, why wouldn't the SEC, what would you have to say to the SEC right now to step into this game? And that's speculation, right? I'd love to think that they're actually doing something and that they're paying attention. In fact, I'm sure they are, but that's speculation. We don't need them to be for the squeeze setup to be here. It's there. It's everything that you need for this stock to do what it's got to do is set up, and that's what I've got for this video. So blah, blah, blah. No spill, drop like a subscribe. I want to do, my friends. Catch you on the next one. Light taps. Freak, baby. Much love and peace.